Good morning, everyone. It's Saturday morning. There's two community sales. One of them, I'm not sure if it's an old person community sale or not. It's but really close to my home. But the problem is that this one opens at 8, so I can't really tell because it's a gated community, which might be a good sign, might be a bad sign. So I'm gonna hit up the other one just until this one opens, and I'll probably go back to this one. I might regret it, and I hope I don't, but I probably will regret it. So we'll see. In that sale right there, I got this bag full of Nintendo games. Nothing special in there, just a few like Duck Hunt and common stuff like that. But yeah, pretty nice deal for 20 bucks, the whole bag. So I'll show you guys in the pickup video what's in there. In this cell right here, I don't know if I got footage of it. I got an Atari, a couple games and controllers, and a 360. I asked how much you wanted for the Atari, said $5, and 360 was 10, so 15 for all together. Pretty good stuff to this community sale. Hopefully there's more stuff. There's not as many people as I thought there would be, so really I'm trying to take advantage of that. Alright guys, see you guys on the other side. In that sale right there, I just got a piece. Animal Crossing was the best one. We Play, and then Wii Sports Resort. Pretty good deal for $9, all three. So, and I think this one's sealed. I think it was factory sealed because the seal looks like it's broken right here, but it's still sealed like all around. So that's cool. Anyways, guys, see you guys next sale. In this sale right there, I just got this big stack of Wii games for $15. So I thought that was a.
If you have any games that are like, what is it, pirated?
Oh, okay.
You can play them.
Alright, sounds good.
Awesome.
Could you have a bag?
Yeah. Put them in a bag. Absolutely. That's what those are for.
Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
There you go.
Have a nice day.
Thanks for asking.
No problem. So over there, I just got this big box of Pokemon cards. They wouldn't give me an amount how much they wanted, so I just offered 20. I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but I just saw them there and I decided to get them. So if there's anything good, I'll show you guys in the pickup video. All right, guys. So as you guys can kind of see, it's like an old people's community. No, nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying that usually they don't have video games, and there's actually not very many people here. The ad said like there would be like 100 houses selling, so kind of disappointed. I should have stayed where I was. That's a rookie mistake. I mean, as long as I've been doing this, I should have just went with what I was, because my instinct told me to stay where I was, but then my head told me to come here. So oh well, I can't really undo it. So and it's gonna start raining, so I'm not that disappointed, because like I only lost like 30 minutes to an hour at the community sale, which I know could be a make or break situation during that time, but I'm fine with it. It's gonna start raining, so I probably will combine this week's with last week's, because last week's was also raining kinda, so I didn't really get much footage on that one either. So gonna combine these two sales, and hopefully this is a good video. I got some awesome stuff today, so I'm not gonna complain. All right, guys. See you guys in the pickup video. Here, I just got this big old box of Wii stuff. I'll show you guys a whole lot, so thought that was very reasonable. So I'll show you guys in the pickup video. A lot of these missing discs do you guys have them like inside or something? There's a couple missing. Okay. Alright, I'll look through. Try to find them. Okay.
So I think for the most part, that's all she had up here. 27. Yeah.
I just got 2 Wii games. One's Rubik's World, which I never seen before, and then there was Twilight Princess. She said $1 a piece, so I just bought them both for $2. They had a Wii there, but they were asking too much for it, so I just decided just to get the 2 games. Alright guys, see you guys in the pickup video. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Grimsy Finds here. I'm back with another yard sale pickup video. For this pickup video, I'm combining 3 weeks because it was kind of peacey. It was raining on and off, so I really didn't get to find a bunch of stuff because when it started raining, I had to stop. And then I made that mistake, which, as you saw in the footage, of going to that old people community sale. Again, nothing wrong with that. Just that they really don't have video games most of the time. And I did ask a couple people; they didn't have anything. So, they're like, we don't have anything like that. So. Rookie mistake. I won't be doing it again. I'm just gonna go with my gut feeling and just stick to it because that's what gets me where I get. So, anyways, I don't know where to start. So I'm gonna be going into Brad Egg. I'm not gonna be going in order. So, and there's some stuff off footage, obviously, that you guys didn't see. So, first, let me start with that NES bundle that I was talking about. She said she had an NES. Turns out it wasn't an NES. It was the It plays Super Nintendo and Nintendo. FC Twin, Yobo, and it came with two controllers. It came with all the hookups. But yeah, when she said NES, I was like, yay, and then she brought that out, and I was like, dang it. So it came with 2 Super Nintendo games, the Chess Masters, one of them, and then Spider-Man X-Men. Those are the 2 Super Nintendo games. And the rest are NES games, and there was a whole bunch of stuff that was great. There was some okay stuff like Super Mario Bros. The Triple Cart. I never seen this one, Platoon, so I'm kind of glad I got that one. I don't have that one. Q*bert, Super Jeopardy, Tetris, and then Ninja Turtles. So not a bad bundle at all for $20. So. I think that was decent. I was more excited at first, but then, I mean, whatever. At least she brought it out. She was like hemming and hawing about it. And then the next door neighbor heard about video games. He brought a bunch of stuff out. The best thing being Grand Theft Auto 5. I said $3 and he took it. So, I mean, that's not a bad deal at all. Let me see what else. Here's some shovelware Xbox games. Nothing special. They're all sports games. But for the stack, he said $2. He wanted to get rid of them. These were left over. He's like $2, take them all. I'm like, okay. One of the first things you guys saw was this pickup for the Wii U Blue and then the Rock Band adapter. Actually, I messed up on this one. This one was a third-party cable. So this one was, I believe, $5. So I was not really recouping. I guess I could sell it and make this will be free. But yeah, I was really happy to get this. He said $5 for both. So. So I picked that up. We'll start with this PS2 down here. There's a PS2 down here. It's okay condition. It says the expansion bay. Everything looks good. GameStop brand or GigaWare brand memory cards. And then it came with 2 controllers. One's over here. I put the other one over here. So 2 controllers. Those are pretty good. And then a handful of games. The ATV Off-Road Fury. Attack of the Toybots. Slugger's Run. NASCAR 08. Shocks. And Call of Duty World at War fronts. So that was, I believe, $20. He wouldn't go down. But I mean, it was decent. I'm going to show you a really quick pickup. As to that video games, though, we have a Wii. They brought this out, this bag full of Wii stuff. I'm not gonna really get it out. It's just the Wii system. I said, how much do you want for it? She's like, I don't really know what to go for. I think I go for 30. And I was like, I can't pay 30. So she said, what would you want to pay? I said $10. She said 15. So I got it for 15. It wasn't that bad. Wii's can relatively sell for a 20 if they work. So people like modding them and stuff. So I didn't think it was bad. And then 20. They usually sell for 20 or 40, like between that range. And then I got another Wii bundle. This one you should have seen footage of a little bit. It came with the official controller and then the nunchuck. Wii Sports. Here's the Wii. Came with all the doors. Really happy with that. And it only came with 3 games. Actually, let me show you this first. It came with the official Wii bag. Thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that. Maybe not. I'm not sure yet. And then the 3 games were Wii Fit Plus, Chicken Shot. I didn't have this, so kind of glad to get that. And then Sonic Riders Zero Gravity. So that was a pretty decent deal. I think I paid $25 for that. Another sale, I got another bundle of Wii games. This one you should have seen footage of. 3 games for $9. Wii Sports Resorts, Wii Play, and then a sealed Animal Crossing City Folk. That was pretty cool seeing that. $9, you can't beat that. At another sale, you should have seen footage of this too. Rubik's World and Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess for a buck a piece. Oh good, it felt a little light. I was worried it wasn't in there, but it's in there. So yeah, I can't beat that. $2. At another sale, this one I paid a little bit of that. He was stingy with his prices. I didn't have them, that's why I wanted them. Batman Vengeance and then Kinetica. This one I thought was rare and it's not. But $8 for both. You should have seen footage of this one as well. I got a stack of random games. I was asked for any old video games and he just brought this out. Pretty decent stack for $15. Pretty good decent stack for $15. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. Motocross Mania. This one feels like it's new. They just opened it and never played it. The Bigs. Really happy to get this one, Nintendo Land. We didn't have that one for Wii U. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07. Sega Bass Fishing. AMF Bowling Pin Burst Busters. And then the 2 best games were the House of the Dead 2 and 3, which really happy to get that. And then Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. And then I got 2 movies, Resident Evil Degeneration and then the Pixar short films. So all that was $15. You can't argue with that. That was a really decent score. Next sale. The next sale, it was a young guy. I just asked, you have any video games? Like, I don't think so, but let me check. So he went inside, brought a PS2 out with a bunch of games. He told me it was modded. It's missing this expansion bay. I don't know if that has anything to do with it, or it has like this card right here. I don't know. I don't really know how you mod this, but I will for sure look that up. And it came with the Game Shark memory card and then the actual memory card. I was concerned a little bit when I saw that it was missing that little thing. Came with 2 controllers, but he assured me it worked. 2 controllers, and then a stack full of games, which is, I mean, there's nothing really in here, but I couldn't pass up this deal. So I'll tell you at the end what I paid. Medal of Honor European Assault, Ford Racing 3. I mean, a bunch of these I'm gonna keep because I mean I got this deal so cheap I can't really. Sean Palmer's Pro Snowboarder, sorry. EA Madden 2005, 2004, Ghost Recon, Power Drone, ESPN National Hockey, Triple Play, and Ratchet and Clank. So all those games together, I went with the PS2 and everything, was $10. He just said he wanted to get rid of it, so I paid $10. And then the second to last score, I actually went up to a sale and I saw a big box. That's why I recommend you guys get off every sale. I know it's hard sometimes. You're like lazy, you just look, you didn't see anything. But number one, you get an opportunity to ask when you get off, and number two, you could see stuff that you might have not seen from your car. So this is one of the things where I found stuff that was actually out on the sale, which is kind of weird because normally that's not how it goes. But it was pretty cool. So what happened was I got off my car, went into the box. It was full of DVDs and movies, and then as well as video games. And immediately when I saw the video games, she was standing right next to me because she was putting more stuff out. And I was like, do you have any other video game stuff? No, this is all I got. So I went ahead and looked through the whole thing and started showing you them. I got 3 movies. Indiana Jones, The Adventure Collection. That was cool. Harry Potter, Half-Blood Prince, Blu-ray, and then Transformers Blu-ray. And I'll tell you what I paid for the whole bundle at the end. It was a really good score. Show you in no particular order. I'm going to start showing you the games. There was a Dark Cloud one there, but it didn't have the game in it, so that's why I didn't pick that up. If you guys were wondering, End War, Motor Storm. A lot of these I'm going to keep because I didn't have a bunch of these. Killzone 2, got it cheap enough so I can do that. Need for Speed Run, Hawks Pro Skater 3, Fusion Frenzy, First to Fight, Dead Space 2. They had 2 copies of this one, which was weird. They're both in there. Star Wars Republic Commando. And then I'll show you the big stack of PS3. Prince of Persia. Uncharted 3. Resistance 2. Haze. Call of Duty World at War. SSX. Army of 2, Call of Duty Black Ops, Transformers, Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2010, and the last 4 games, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Ghost Recon 2, Lord of the Rings, and the best game being Def Jam Fight for New York, because I think it's still worth like $20. Paid for the lot, $27. She said the more I would get, the more cheaper it would be. Everything was $1 a piece. Everything she had was $1 a piece, so I really can argue with that. And then I wanted to show you guys the last score. The last score, this is where where leaving your name and number actually pays off, because this is one of the few times this has ever happened. I left my name and number to this person. I was just like, you have any video game stuff? She had a PS1 in box. I should have bought it. I don't know why I didn't buy it. I don't know why I didn't buy it. I should have bought it. But anyways, she's like, oh, I don't have anything with me. I'm moving. Or I had already taken the box to where I'm moving. Just leave me your name and number, and if I go through them and find them, I'll let you know. So I was like, okay, here you go. I didn't think much of it. And then a day later, she texted me and saying, oh, you're the video game guy. I found the video games. Texted me the pictures of them, and I was like, oh wow, that's pretty cool. So I offered her an offer, and she took it. So I'm going to start showing you the games, and I'll tell you what I paid for. Dinosaur. She threw this in. I didn't actually even know that was in there. Tetris DS. Puzzle Quest Challenge. Crash Team Racing. Silent Hill. This is in a sting to Chester. Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai, which is that $81 game that the lady said was $81. It's like a $17 game. Wii Sports. She threw that in. I didn't even know that was in there. She threw this in. Guitar Hero. Wii Play. Spider-Man Friend or Foe. And the ones I actually picked out was Donkey Kong Country Barrel Blast. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 2. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. And Pokemon Revolution. Battle Revolution. And for the stack, I said, would you do $60? She said, sure, fine. And I'll show you the conversation I was having with her just to prove that I paid that much. And that Tenkaichi 3 is, I think it was for $50. I'm not 100% sure. It goes somewhere around $50, $60. But that itself was a really good deal, and that goes to show you that actually leaving your number sometimes may pay off. So I would, if you can't get them out, you don't want to push too hard again. So if you can't get them to get it out, just leave your name and number. If you can't get their name and number, and maybe you'll end up getting the score anyway. So really quickly, I forgot to show this. So I'll throw this at the end of the video. I got this big old tub full of Pokemon cards. Don't know if I'm gonna be going through all of them. I still haven't seen if there's anything special in here. I guess now is a good opportunity to do that. Some tin. Oh, this Vaporeon looks sick. This Vaporeon looks sick, like right there. I don't know if that's worth anything. I'm debating if I should keep these. I'm trying to. I collect, like I said, I collected the old ones. I never really collected any of the new ones, so I really don't know what the values are for these or whatnot. So again, I'm debating, but it came with a bunch of giant-sized cards too. Sounds pretty cool, I guess. I remember this one, Magmar. I remember that. Just this tub is just full of cards. Like, wow, this is just ridiculous. So yeah, this folder's full of cards. I'm gonna have to go through all these, but 20 bucks. I definitely think I can make my money back. Again, I don't know how much these are worth, but I'm thinking I can get more than $20 for these. If I decide to sell them, I still don't know though. But there's a lot of cards in here, and there's a Blaziken right there. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna do some research and see what these are worth. If they're even worth 20. I think they should be more than worth 20. So not a loss there. Really happy with that pickup. It was just it was the only thing I saw. I did ask if they had video games. They didn't have anything. So I thought it was pretty cool that they had Pokemon cards. So alright guys, so I forgot to show something. It's like 4 hours later. It's actually getting kind of dark in here. But just before I get ready to part everything, I would notice that I didn't go through this stuff. Like you saw earlier in the video, I did find Atari and a 360. It was 15 bucks for everything. The Atari came with 4 controllers, I think. These all look third party. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, these are third party. Actually came with 5 controllers. This one's another one, the Silk, and then the official 5200 controllers. 2. The Atari came with all the cables and everything. See the trouble of looking at that. Show you the Atari. It's actually really big. I didn't know what model it was. It's actually the 5200. I don't know what these go for, but I'm pretty sure 15 bucks is a good deal along with the Xbox, which I'll show you right now. First, let me show the games for the Atari. So you got Missile Command, Centipede, Super Breakout, Cubert, and Space Invaders. So decent stack. And then the Atari with the hard drive. So 360. I'm not sure what size this hard drive is. I don't know if you guys can tell, but pretty decent score. I might just take off that hard drive and put it on mine just to see how many memory it is. But that's all I wanted to show you guys. Sorry I keep forgetting stuff, but this is the last step for sure. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. Grimsy Finds out.